And I was like, okay, girl, whatever you say, I don't care, it's fine.
Ever since her appearance on the reality television show Dance Moms, when she was only 9 years old, Jojo Siwa crawled into our hearts, taking giant strides to become what we now know as one of the biggest names in the YouTube and Songsters kids space. But how much do you really know about Jojo? Is she that same loud, energetic character behind the scenes when the cameras aren't rolling? If you've ever wondered, then stay tuned, as we're about to take a journey to some of the most popular moments when Jojo forgot she was being recorded. Make sure you stick around because you won't believe what happens. But first, a simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We are giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or a MacBook Pro. It's all your choice. So be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. First is Grey's Anatomy. For those of you who don't know, Jojo is a huge fan of the critically acclaimed medical show Grey's Anatomy, which, believe it or not, has now been running for a total of 15 years. In fact, it was actually on Grey's Anatomy that Millie Bobby Brown showcased one of her most popular performances before she became really famous. So you can imagine how incredible it must have felt to score a guest appearance on the show. And this is exactly what happened to Jojo. At least, that's what she was told in what has now become one of the meanest pranks her family has ever played on her. This embarrassing clip opens with Jojo and her mother sitting on the couch together, while her mother apparently speaks to a producer of the show on her phone. Since the call is on speaker, it's open for everyone to hear, including Jojo, who listens in with excitement when she hears that she might be appearing on the popular show. In order to make things seem a bit more realistic, her mother chimes in with, "And she's not playing herself, she's playing a character?" This causes Jojo to become even more excited, but still reserved, saying, "That's not final yet, they're taking it to the," only to be interrupted by her mother, who clarified everything by saying, "No, it's final, she said it's final, they want her to do 3 episodes." Having caught Jojo hook, line, and sinker, the family carries on with the ruse, causing the star to beam with excitement. She starts to talk about how much she's going to enjoy the opportunity and how strange it's going to be to stop filming only to come home and watch the same show she had just appeared on. Life seems too good to be true. Well, lo and behold, that's exactly what it was, as Jojo finally realizes that the person she was talking to on the phone was actually just another one of her family members. Feeling shocked and emotional for good reason, Jojo clearly forgets that she's being recorded and walks away, dodging a hug from her mother. You can hear her brother shout, "She's so mad, this is great!" And when the camera pans back to poor Jojo, you can see that her eyes are full of tears. However, being the professional that she is, she recovers and starts to laugh, jokingly saying, "We're not friends anymore, I'm moving." What a shame. She must have been absolutely broken by this prank. I mean, to me, a prank is like hiding a fake mouse in someone's bathroom or slipping plastic wrap around their car. It's not a prank to convince someone that one of their biggest dreams has just come true and then crush it right before their eyes. That's honestly just mean. The clip finally ends with Jojo asking, "Can I go finish getting ready now, y'all?" Which shows her frustration and anger starting to well up. I'm glad she took the time to retire to her bedroom for what I assume to be another angry cry, as otherwise this video would have been even more cruel. With family like this, who needs enemies, right? Next we have reacting to TikToks. In a moment she surely regrets, Jojo decided to react to a slew of TikTok videos because, well, let's be honest, that's where all the views are nowadays. She stumbles across a user by the name of Brianna X Renee, who posted a video of herself spray painting her Chevrolet to look more like Jojo's funky Mercedes-Benz. The video is incredibly lighthearted in the beginning, with Jojo absolutely loving the paint job and calling the finished job stunning, among other things. She explodes with shock and laughter when the user rams a bulldozer into the car, claiming that she needed to make it a convertible, which was an amazing twist. Nothing wrong here, right? Just you wait. Jojo, now clearly on a high after the previous video, starts to watch the next one, which, unbeknownst to her, is less than flattering. The TikTok itself was actually filmed when the user was on the same cruise ship as the young star, and features a few sneaky instances where the user caught Jojo on camera. Jojo claims that she actually saw the user take these videos and thought that she was a fan, but little did she know, the video was apparently captioned, "When Jojo Siwa is on your cruise ship, meat emoji." What is the significance of the meat emoji? Honestly, I have no idea. If you do, please let me know in the comment section down below. It must not have been very positive though, as Jojo clearly forgets she's filming and starts to lose it, shouting, "Okay girl, whatever you say, I don't care, it's fine." Even though Jojo said this with a smile on her face, you could tell she was frustrated with the user and wasn't expecting to be critiqued in the video. For once, the YouTube celebrity showed that she was human, and honestly, I think her fans actually appreciated it. Next, we have the STALKER surprise. Jojo has shown time and again how good she is at turning bad situations into good, which I suppose she was trying to do in this next clip. Unfortunately for her, not every situation turns out how you would expect it to. While performing in a show, Jojo was informed that a few of her fans had actually snuck backstage to try to meet her. So what did she do? Call security? No way. She actually decided to hide in a trash can covered by a towel so they couldn't see where she was. Sounds mean, right? Well, that's not the Jojo way, as she actually jumped out at the right moment to give them a scare they'll remember for the rest of their lives. After the screaming had stopped, Jojo brought them all in for a hug, but for some reason got really nervous and forgot what to say to them. Sure, she asked one fan what her name was, but the rest of the meeting was awkward, to say the least, with everyone standing in the room nervous and completely silent. Jojo had clearly forgotten the cameras were rolling, as her excitable personality became one of shyness and confusion. Luckily for her, her mom came to the rescue and diffused the situation. In Jojo's defense, however, she had just finished performing on stage and was clearly tired. Regardless of how awkward the moment was, I'm sure her fans loved seeing her. Next is that cringy question and answer session. If there's one thing fans know about Jojo, it's that she loves spending time with them, often taking a few hours after her shows to address any and all questions they might have. Our next moment plays off this routine and involves Jojo trying to manage an accidental leak of information that she should have kept to herself. The Q&A session starts innocently enough, with Jojo asking her fans which songs they liked. Cries of "Kid in a Candy Store" echoed throughout the room. A fan then asks Jojo what her favorite toy from her toy line is, which Jojo answers as follows. "Oh boy, I think the dolls. I think the dolls are my favorite. Or the new car that they came out with. They came out with my actual car in a toy car." Great answer, right? Well, it would have been, but as it turns out, that toy had not yet been revealed to the public. Oops. This is made pretty obvious upon hearing Jojo's mother laughing nervously and saying, "Oh my." Jojo looks nervously towards her mother, only now realizing the mistake she had made. In what can only be described as an awkward transition, Jojo then tries to change the subject before any of her fans have time to dwell on the leak. She starts to talk about her dog, Bow Wow, who is an icon on her own, but you can tell that the star is no longer confident in front of the crowd. She's now stuttering and clearly overthinking the things she's telling her fans about. It happens to the best of us, Jojo, but in the future, it might be best to review the fans' questions beforehand and prepare answers so that you don't leak any more information. That's what professionals do, after all. Next, we have that bad word. We all know live streaming can be the life or death of a celebrity nowadays. Giving the fans a realistic view of your life through an unfiltered lens both increases your likability and gives those fans exactly what they want, namely, more of you. It is, however, incredibly risky, especially when you are highly regarded as a role model for a number of your fans who have not yet reached a certain growth stage in life. There's a reason why Disney doesn't like their stars live streaming videos of themselves, as slips happen, and in today's politically correct loaded platforms, they can mean a lifetime of hate or a call for cancellation. In this moment, Jojo can be seen taking the risk, live streaming a haunted house run with her fans. At first, she has things well under control, making jokes about the scares that are happening around her and thinking up songs on the fly. All of a sudden, however, a figure jumps out of nowhere and causes the singer to shout, "Oh!" She follows up her use of this expletive by nervously laughing, trying to ignore it as much as she can. Unfortunately for her, however, the comment section of her livestream lit up with numerous fans pointing out what she had just said. In her defense, she was scared out of her mind. It was probably not the best time to livestream, but no harm, no foul. I mean, it's not like she uses that language in front of her fans on a daily basis, right? So there you have it. These are just a few of the moments where the beloved singer and YouTube star Jojo Siwa forgot that she was being recorded and made a bit of a fool of herself. What do you think about the way she handled things? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.